part of it. And there was no cracks in the block or the head or anything, except there were a few little cracks in the head where the valves fit in the valve seat. So I had to get that fixed too. And so then the engine was that pretty good shape. And then the tires, of course, were completely shot. They was hitting on the rims, and front wheels were gone, and somebody had been over there robbing parts off of it. So I found two wheels out there that fit on the John Deere. They were in the junk pile. And they were the same size.
Mm-hmm.
They looked like John Deere. They might have been. And then the magneto, Lyle had taken the magneto off and put it in the shed in the granary. So that had been out in the weather. That had been completely shot too. Maybe, I don't know, that cost too much still. So I put the magneto back in there, and then I've been working out in the woods all the time. We'd cut down the little trees around it and all the weeds and clean out around it so we could work around it. So finally one day I said I'd try to get it into town so I could get it under cover so you work on it. So I brought it into town to work on it, and then took the old tires off and put new tires on the front, and then.
Well, did you get it? When did you get it started running? Did you?
Well, it was.
Did you get it started? Did you buy tires before you got it? Before you got it started?
Yeah. You couldn't move it, I got the old tires off and brought the rims into to Doug Norman, and he sandblasted the rims and got them all in good shape. And then put the tires on the rims, and then I brought the rims and the tires back in and put the tires on the tractor, so they had tires on it, bought new tires for the front.
So you were pretty sure you were going to get it to run then. You're putting tires and you're just not sure it's going to run, or you think it's pretty sure.
So then I worked on the front wheels, and the bearings I jacked it up, and the bearings in the front wheels were loose. The wheels would wobble. In fact, the bearings, the roller bearings that fit in the front wheels, when I took the wheel off and pulled the bearing, they just fell apart. So I'm going to go to John Deere and see if I get some new bearings, and they could get them for me.
Uh-huh.
So then I spent quite a bit of time repairing the front end of it, the steering, and put new bearings in the wheels, and got that all back in shape again. And then, so we had new tires on the front, and then we got the tires on, and then I took the carburetor off, and that needed a lot of work on it. So I thought I didn't know anything about it. I'd never done any overhaul an engine or tractors. So then John Deere was out there buying parts, and he said they could get a replica reprinted manual for it. To get all the information. I couldn't find the old manual out there. My dad kept just about everything, but I couldn't find the manual for the John Deere. So then I got a reprint from the factory, or I think the factory reprint, just like the original. Then that was a real good source of information. They told you everything how to do with the tractor. And then I got a parts catalog from John Deere, that's like the original parts. I could order parts. And that Kibble guys helped. And I walked in there in the front door, and he said, "Here comes Verdi, he must be working on his bee again." They said. So the guys at John Deere, they kind of got a kick out of that. They were waiting for they were so helpful trying to get parts. They'd call over and get on the computer, and they weren't making much money from all this, right? They ordered new gauges for me and the oil gauge, and just like the original.
Mm-hmm.
And so they really helped a lot.